your math packets from Unit 2, this page 34, Fractions on a Clock Face, was completed as a class. This is a great reference page when you are adding and subtracting fractions using the clock model. Really quickly to go through what you see here is we have one whole, which is obviously 60 minutes in an hour, or 12 sets of 5 minutes. For a half an hour, it is equivalent to 30 minutes, or in fraction form, that is 30/60ths, or obviously 1/2. Knowing that we know quarters and some of the kids figured out some other fractions as well. It is also 6 out of the 12 sections, so 6/12ths of a clock. 1/4 of 60 minutes or an hour is 15, and 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12ths or 15/60ths. 1/3 of 60 is 20 minutes on a clock. 1/3 is equivalent to 4/12ths or 20/60ths. We also figured out 1/6 of 60, which is equal to 10 minutes, and 1/6 is equivalent to 2/12ths or 10/60ths. The last one, 1/12 of 60, is equivalent to 5 minutes. 1/12 equals 5/60ths. So I added these words 1/2 of 60, 1/4 of 60, because part of the thing that you needed to do is multiply a fraction by a whole. So when reviewing how to multiply a fraction times a whole, we've discussed this word of meaning multiplication. So this is the same as 1/2 times 60. And some of my students always thought, wow, I still don't understand what that is. Well, I could say, what is 1/2 of 60? And you'd be able to tell me that 1/2 is 30. However, if you still can't figure that out, it's basically if I had 60 minutes on a clock, like so, and if I cut it in half, how many out of those 60 minutes would be shaded? So if I divide it into 2 pieces, then I would have to figure out what the total is for half. So it's actually 60 divided by 2. Which equals 30 minutes. Let's try one more problem. Let's try 2/5 of 60. So the first thing we need to do again is to make this simpler, and we need to find out what does 1/5 of 60 look like. So again, that is 1/5 times 60, and what we figured out is if we have 60, a whole 60 minutes, and we break this into 5 equal parts, how much would one of them be equal? So 60 divided by 5. And that equals 12 minutes. So if one of these is equal to 12 minutes, how much would 2 of them be equal to? 12 plus 12 equals 24, or 12 times 2. If I were to write that back into fraction form, it would be 24/60ths. Going up here, I forgot to do it on this one. This would have been 15/60ths.